star power, the king of the 305, the man with arguably the best nickname in mixed martial arts and some pretty good boxing hands as well, Jorge Gamebred Masvidal.
People use the word fighter, right? And sometimes you aren't a fighter, you're an athlete that loves to compete. Jorge Masvidal is a fighter. He fought in the street. He fought in backyards. He still fights in the street today. He just loves to fight. Luckily for him, his job is to fight inside of an octagon. And when he fights, he uses his striking to really propel him forward. He's slick, man. Great hands, great speed, great durability, and a guy that truly can be important to this weight class.
Jorge Gamebred Masvidal enters the octagon with his mind set on one thing tonight, that UFC championship belt. All right, folks, here we go. All eyes are on the undisputed UFC welterweight champion. Future might be in the UFC Hall of Fame, but he certainly didn't want to hear that noise in the fighter meeting. He is focused on the present, and that is this significant challenge against the #1 contender tonight.
Yeah, he's not looking down the line. This is the guy that lives in the here and now. He told us the other day, John, that he has so many more defenses to put himself alongside the great welterweight champions, Kamaru Usman and George St. Pierre. He has got a real idea of where he wants to go, and he feels like tonight is just another step in the road to greatness.
And he's been inspired by all of those great welterweights that preceded him, Leon Edwards among them. Now it's his turn to shine on a big stage yet again. Ian Machado Garry. And now our tail on the tape for this welterweight championship fight. Now for the official introductions, the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC welterweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Jorge Gamebred Masvidal. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, the future, Ian Machado Garry.
The veteran Herbert Dean, our referee for this one. All right, here we go. Another big night for the MMA leader from Las Vegas, Nevada's T-Mobile Arena. Been a lot of seminal moments in this building. I can think of one.
It was a big one for me at UFC 226. But John, also UFC 200. I got to stand across the cage from Anderson Silva in that arena. This is a place where big fights happen. And tonight, you get to stand amongst the legends at the T-Mobile Arena.
Man, that was a massive shot to the head. You don't want to hit too many more of those.
John, he is so fast.
Machado Garry trying to get inside with that jab. He talked a lot about the jab in our fighter meeting.
And I like watching Machado Garry because while that left hand is moving, look at his level change. He's always giving his opponent multiple things to think about. How many times can he just explode before he starts to fatigue himself? Because every time he goes, it's a massive explosion. They just crash into each other, and every time you wonder who's gonna fall.
All right, early round action here and a nice leg kick. You don't see a lot of those in the squared circle, DC.
Well, and when you're predominantly a boxer, you don't expect many kicks. You have a wider stance. So that opens up the kick, and we see the balanced fighter go into that, knowing that that was an advantage that he has in this fight.
Great block there. Machado Garry's looking dangerous here in round one. Coach's dream, right? Finding the rhythm early. If you're on the other side, you got to find a way to slow him down. Masvidal's eye now a factor in this fight. Looks as though it has been cut open.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward.
Oh, man, the audible of that strike from our vantage point. I don't even know how to put it into words. Under a minute now to go in the round.
Oh my goodness, what a ground strike. This fight is about to be done. Oh, he's in the mount. Hey, posture's up here.
Moving his head on the ground here, avoiding a lot of these big shots. And he's back up. Waning seconds here of this opening round.
Oh! And these dudes, when they come together and they land something good, they both go, you better watch out. Very close.
All right, so that's the end of the round. Potential adversity here. He's got a cut on his cheek sustained from that strike in the round. Now the focus becomes maximizing these 60 seconds, shutting that cut and preventing it from becoming a major factor here moving forward.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two. All right, next round is now underway. I thought there was pretty good back and forth action in the previous round.
Yes, it wasn't a firefight. It wasn't two guys throwing the kick and sink at each other. But you did see times when it came together and you saw the skill level of these two fighters.
Just out of range with the... This is like when the basket looks like an ocean for a hooper. He can do anything he wants.
He can do anything he wants. Every punch lands, every kick lands, everything he tries works. That's amazing.
Man, is he evading effectively. He has become increasingly hard to hit.
And notice, John, he is setting up counters. They may not be coming right now, but when you're moving the way that he is, the counters will become available to him later in the fight.
Oh, nice job by him to cut an angle and land the head strike.
Yeah, beautiful job getting out of the way and returning with something more damaging. Beautiful job.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Machado Garry gets back to the feet now. Well, if you have ever found the zone on a basketball court as a shooter, you know what this man is feeling right now. He's got all the skills.
Stop this fight if he doesn't move.
submission now. Nice work on the ground by Gamebred. All right, into full guard here.
Look for a pass immediately in the half guard. Keep advancing the position.
Oh, he gave up the back now, DC. Not good. 10 minutes down. All right, there's the end of the round. What a fight we've got, man. I mean, multiple knockdowns. And how about the beard in that one fight, huh?
How is he even still standing?
I don't know.
How is he still standing? How is he still eating the strikes like Skittles? I mean, this dude should be out. Most people in the world would be done, but he continues to press forward and continues to fight. It is unreal to witness.
You ready? Ready. Do it.
Round 3 of a possible 5. Well, missed on that one. Gamebred not moving anymore.
Big shot that just landed. Hey, I don't mean to cut you off.
Hey, man.
But at times, we got to put away the ad read and get back to the action.
Well, his opponent seemed to be stunned to a significant extent. Absolutely getting after it. Huge shots landing on both sides. Yeah, just some brutal ground and pound forces the end in this one. He did a really nice job, I thought, maintaining position and still managing to throw some heavy shots on the ground. I think the referee made the right call to put an end to this one. All right, to make this title fight official, here's Bruce.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 50 seconds of the third round, declaring the winner by TKO and still the undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, the future Machado Garry!
All right, so a lot of people like the challenger tonight, but it goes to the champion. Congratulations to the